system aims. The Ground X Vehicle Technologies program out of DARPA'S Tactical Technology Office is a vehicle demonstration program aimed to improve survivability without up-armoring the vehicle. So looking at how we can enhance survivability by buttoning up the cockpit and augmenting the crew through driver assistance aids, things like advanced suspensions and advanced all-terrain mobility to allow us to escape the threat environment when necessary. Raytheon BBN's Virtual Perspectives Augmenting Natural Experience fuses data from multiple vehicle-mounted video and LiDAR cameras to create a real-time 3D model of the vehicle and its nearby surroundings. In a final Phase 2 demonstration, drivers and commanders in a windowless recreational vehicle successfully switched among multiple virtual perspectives to accurately maneuver the vehicle and detect targets of interest during both low and high-speed travel. Carnegie Mellon University's National Robotics and Engineering Center's Off-Road Crew Augmentation provides a real-time driver's aid in a closed cockpit to enhance driver mobility and situational awareness. Using onboard path planning and driving cues, ORCA provides a technology demonstration to predict in real time the safest and fastest route and, when necessary, enable a vehicle to drive itself off-road, even around obstacles. Enhanced 360-degree awareness with virtual windows from Honeywell International demonstrated its windowless cockpit in an all-terrain vehicle with an opaque canopy. The 3D near-to-eye goggles, optical head tracker, and wraparound active window display screens provide real-time, high-resolution views outside the vehicle. This enhances characteristics such as terrain depth detection and reduces driver nausea. Kinetics electric in-hub wheel motor. Putting motors directly inside the wheels offers numerous potential benefits for combat vehicles, such as heightened acceleration and maneuverability with optimal torque, traction, power, and speed over rough or smooth terrain. Kinetic has demonstrated a unique approach incorporating 3 gear stages and a complex thermal management design into a system small enough to fit a standard military 20-inch rim. Carnegie Mellon University's National Robotics and Engineering Center's Reconfigurable Wheel Track. Wheels that reconfigure to triangular tracks to instantly optimize mobility over different types of terrain. RWTs can change from wheel to track and back again within 2 seconds while the vehicle is in motion. Wheels permit fast travel on hard surfaces, while tracks perform better on soft surfaces, for instant improvements to tactical mobility and maneuverability on diverse terrains. Pratt & Miller's Multi-Mode Extreme Travel Suspension System aims to enable high-speed travel over rough terrain while keeping the vehicle upright and minimizing occupant discomfort. The vehicle demonstrator incorporates standard military 20-inch wheels, advanced short travel suspension of 4 to 6 inches, and a novel high travel suspension that extends up to 6 feet, 42 inches upward and 30 inches downward. The demonstration showed off its ability to tackle steep slopes and grades by actively and independently adjusting the hydraulic suspension on each wheel of the vehicle. DARPA is excited about the progress made to date in the GXVT program, and we look forward to working with the services to transition these technologies into ground vehicle platforms of the future.
All right, so
3D model of the vehicle and its nearby surroundings. In a final Phase 2 demonstration during both low and high-speed travel, cockpit to enhance driver mobility and situational awareness. Using onboard path planning and driving cues, ORCA provides a technology demonstration to predict in real time the safest and fastest route and, when necessary, enable a vehicle to drive itself off-road, even around obstacles. Enhanced 360-degree awareness with virtual windows from Honeywell.
See, what's scary about this is that this is can all be easily programmed, and these people, they don't have any clue what's going on outside because they're sealed from their environment. So they, there could be chances where, they're going from, underground or submarine or something like that with no lights permitted to vehicle, and just not even know where they're at, or anything of that nature. It's very amazing technology The thing is that I just see this, you know, as a bunch of kill machines, unfortunately. You know, it's very sad.
Wheels that reconfigure to triangular tracks to instantly optimize mobility over different types of terrain. RWTs can change from wheel to track and back again within 2 seconds while the vehicle
Like a roulette triangle. Is that what it's called? Oops. I know I'm saying it wrong. Oops. No. I know I'm spelling it completely wrong. It is the triangle that starts. Triangle. I'm gonna just start with an R. Oh, go away, damn thing. Maybe I should pause this for you, but you know what? Ah, no, triangle rules, no. Let me go up this way so I can. Is that what it is? Round triangles.
It makes intuitive sense to call objects like circles and spheres round. But what is it about a sphere that makes it round? If you're talking about how effective a shape is at enclosing a large volume, you mean sphericity. And a sphere is the shape that contains the most volume with the least surface area. That is, a sphere is the most spherical shape. But roundness has more to do with rolling than volume, right? A round object can roll smoothly, like a wheel or ball bearing. And the main feature that ball bearings need is to be the same width from one side to the other. It turns out there are plenty of non-circular shapes of constant width that are excellent bearings as well. The Rollo rotor, for example, is made up of segments from 3 circles intersecting at their centers. So every point on one side is the same distance from the opposite corner, and the rotor rolls around wonderfully. In fact, the Rollo rotor can even turn smoothly in a square hole. But don't try to use a Rollo rotor for the wheel of your car. Those points will make for a bumpy ride. In fact, the points on a Rollo rotor are just that, pointy. Doesn't that go against the idea of roundness? Well,
So, a little geometry lesson for you too. And also how, yeah, sometimes we need a little help. And that's why Google's good sometimes, you know? Alright, peace out.